This document specifies a difference between murdering with or without justification.
Yes, it does.
It has something that's called justified murder.
Yep. In this case, yeah, that would be something you'd be guilty of as well.
What?
It's in
You killed
self-defense.
two Kenku.
They killed one of our guys.
That's justified murder.
It wasn't. We wanted to kill them.
I'm pretty sure that wasn't justified murder.
Is there something in there for self-defense?
How is there
Well,
not?
self-defense wouldn't. If
Well, there you
self-defense
go.
isn't a crime, then it wouldn't be mentioned.
Yeah, what like aren't only crimes listed in here? Are there where's the illegal stuff I can commit?
Where's the legal? Where's the stuff I can do?
Where's the
Well, we can-
legal murder I could commit?
I mean, isn't basically a law supposed to say like, okay, if it's not illegal, then it's legal?
It's sort of.
It was all
You're-
self-defense, man. Literally. These
Yeah.
birds came out the cuts and started shooting bow and arrows at us.
As far as you can tell, it would be classified under murder with murdering a citizen with justification.
Are the birds citizens?
Yeah, that's a good
That
point.
is a good
actually.
question.
That would have to be something investigated by the City Watch. So I don't think.
Can
you
I
would know.
ask them if they define the birds as people? Like,
It's
The
worth
captain
questioning.
kind of gives you a sideways look.
not to nitpick here, but I don't feel like you would consider these fine feathered
You're-
freaks as
Whoa.
citizens.
You're not reading the thing as he gives it.
Let
to you,
me-
are you?
Let me ask you this then, friend. Would
I
you
don't know.
consider this man a person? As he kind of points over to the Dragonborn.
Whoa.
And yet-
Considering one of these things is
How does it
Bigger.
feel, racist?
one of those things is clearly not like the other. I mean, have you even tried talking to these birds?
Yes, I have
Sound
on
like
many
Ray.
occasions.
I'm terrified if you consider
So let
that
me
to be
ask you-
sentience.
Let me ask you this then: do you consider me a person? As he takes off his, he is human. As he takes off his helmet, and he kind of looks down at the halfling standing in front of him.
What is the
I'm gonna say no. I'm just gonna look at him in the eyes. No. And it like interject as in.
We can add casual racism to Andrew's flaws list.
You can definitely tell this guy is looking at Radar, and it's very clear that if Radar was not here, there would be so many fines was slapped on you right now. Oh no.
I'm just saying, it's self-defense. They literally killed one of our own people. I can't believe I'd have to argue. Like, we literally walked into a room full of murderers. Like, what the hell? Is that normal?
I think you're learning why I take the don't get caught approach.
I mean, no one said you escaped capture. You were literally still have two guards chasing after you. And apparently they are not racist, so they know exactly what everybody looks like down to the mole. So, so they would pick you out of a lineup. If they put a bunch of other cats in a lineup and a picture of a real cat, they would probably pick you out correctly.
Me and my people will be
Picture
differentiate.
of a real cat.
Wow. Well, regardless,
I love the
Captain
idea
Saget.
of them finally showing up with their suspect. Like, we caught him, Captain, and they got like a fucking tabby
just a
cat
cat.
and chains.
speaking of which, we're gonna have a bit of a skill challenge, Mr. Keith, since you decided to be doof and run off.
I did the smart thing.
I was before you do that though.
Now,
I
what
w-
are you just booking it, or
Yeah.
okay?
Wait.
So, what exactly are you trying to do while you're trying to get away from these guys?
I mean, realistically, the smart thing to do would have been to escape line of sight, and then if I have evidence that they can't currently track me, I would have gone on the roof.
If you're trying to get out of line of sight, make a stealth check for me.
Because they probably didn't follow me through the window.
Well, no, but they ran
Which
out.
means they had to go all the way around. But in that time, I could then just climb up the building, and then I know where they take him because I assume they're getting arrested.
Okay, let's see if you were spotted at all, shall we? Ooh. So you hunker down for a moment and wait. And you hear ting, 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 ting run by you for a second. Ting, 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 ting. He's up there! And they start climbing.
Well, I guess I gotta run the other direction.
Okay. At this point, since you've been... I'd say you've probably been running for a couple of minutes at this point. Make a Constitution saving throw for me.
A Constitution saving throw?
Or make a con check, rather. Not a saving throw. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh, no.
so you suffer 2 levels of exhaustion as
What?
you are running and climbing as fast as you possibly can, and you're not used to this sort of thing.
How am I not used to this sort of
It is
thing?
taking a toll on you. So you have 2 levels of exhaustion.
What does that?
So
how
that
does that
means-
even work?
Okay, so on your sheet, there should be an
Oh, there
option
it
to turn
is.
on tracking for exhaustion. So you can see your speed is now halved, and you have a
Fuck.
disadvantage on any ability check you make.
Okay.
Oh my
So your muscles are burning, and you are feeling tired. from just
Okay.
basically going at full tilt for a couple of minutes. Here.
Okay.
Oh my-
Here, they are starting to catch up with
I have
you.
a solution for that.
Okay.
Disguise self.
Okay,
I
so
just
is
got-
that in the open, or...
Well, I'm gonna cut around a corner. I don't know how they're not how far how are they in
first-
line of sight right now? Like how close are they?
They're still in line of sight. First, I need you to
'Cause
make
I'm
an
like-
athletic check
I'm
for me to
fucking
see
fast.
Let's see if you can outpace these guys.
Athletics check?
At disadvantage though.
Yep. You're at disadvantage right now with ability checks.
I think it does automatically.
How have I not immediately? I feel like I should have immediately lost line of sight in a series of buildings.
Okay. They are starting to quickly close the distance with you. And that's supposed to be at disadvantage, by the way, but that's
Oh,
probably not
yeah.
going to get any worse. Yeah. So you can hear them catching up. And they're getting closer and closer, and they're yelling for you to stop and put your hands up and drop your weapons.
Why am I just running in the open? Isn't it a city?
I mean, yes, it is, but at the same time, you're kind of in an alleyway that's pretty. It's or rather a
What? I've been running for minutes. You said so much that I have exhaustion and in a city.
yeah. So
How are they
you're
tracking
running
me?
throughout the city. Well, it's not just one set of guards. They hear like people yelling and shouting, and more guards are coming this way.
Do they have like a?
And I can see you
Do
running.
they have like a
and then
walkie
more
system
guards
where they
running
can
by.
report my exact appearance and tell where I am and who I look, what I look like?
All you know is that there are a lot of guards following your
the
direction.
fuck are they so organized? This is like the Terminators.
They're city guard, man. Kind of thing. You decided to run from them.
That's not a fucking comeback. That doesn't matter. It should be completely
I mean-
possible to escape guards as a thief character that has super speed and can climb walls.
Keep in mind that super speed only lasts once, and then you have to stop.
Yeah, I stopped on
For a
top of that
round.
roof and waited for them. So that meant when I had to stop and
Yeah, you have a burst of speed, and then
Yeah.
you have to stop again.
Yeah, but during that one turn, I cover 120 feet. Like I
Yeah.
just fucking vanish. That's longer than like a building in distance. I could make
Again,
so
these
many
guys are yelling and
turns in a
shouting,
city.
"Stop that cat!" Like they're not making it. They're yelling and screaming like for you to stop.
Why are they so dedicated? These guys are
It's their
weirdos.
literal jobs. They have nothing else to
that's
do.
their
They're
job.
way too into this.
All right, make
It's their
another
jobs. Like-
make another athletics check.
Disadvantage.
Because
How,
they
did I
actually
get,
take
how am I
pride in
so
what they do.
tired in minutes of running?
That's what
My
happens when you roll a natural one.
guy's a fucking loser. God damn it.
Yep.
Why can't I stop rolling once? Like, I have like a totally okay character, but I've rolled like 5 ones today.
Keep in mind, you did get your thing back. Not a con check.
I thought you said wait. I thought you said con. What'd you
Athletics.
say? Oh, you said
Yeah,
athletics.
you said athletics.
You do have Tides of Chaos back, if you recall. So you can gain advantage to nullify the disadvantage for the
I
roll.
can. I should
Yes,
use Tides of
yes, you can.
Chaos on my athletics check. Yeah.
You should have.
What could go wrong?
Yeah,
I haven't
you gotta
done
keep
it.
in
I
mind
haven't
when you
rolled it
have
yet. We what?
You got to keep in mind when you have it back.
Yeah.
All right, go
So
ahead
you can
and
try to
roll your
blow me up
athletics.
again. Let's do
So you're sending
Tides of Chaos athletics.
Okay.
What are
So
these
you do
dice
manage
rolls?
to start widening the gap, and you do see an alleyway off to your left that you might be able to get into without them seeing.
Okay, so let's try to do that.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth check for me. As you
I'm back
dip
at
into the alley-
disadvantage.
step into the alley.
This is still disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Those
you're
are
rolling good now.
okay-ish.
It's better
Okay.
than before.
All right. You do hear them yell behind you in the alley, but you do have a little bit of time, so you should be able to cast a spell. You got to make it quick though.
Okay. I'm gonna turn myself into a poor little crone. And I'm gonna be
Okay.
sitting on the ground, sleeping in the corner.
So you cast Disguise Self,
Yeah.
which hang on a second here. Let me just check something real quick.
Oh, this is.
Do you want to regain your Tides of Chaos and potentially have a magic surge?
Oh God.
I will give you the option here.
I definitely
Rather
don't want
unfortunate.
to. I definitely don't want a magic surge to trigger when I'm stealthing. The fucking alley explodes. Like, it's the opposite of what's helpful right now.
Okay. Well, because you don't want it to happen, but I kind of do. Roll
God
a
damn it.
roll a d100 for me.
Jesus Christ, this is cyberbullying.
Come on, natural 100. Oh,
It's not
Okay,
a
yeah,
skill check.
Nothing happens.
I know.
I gave it like a 5% chance since it was a level 1 spell. So
Oh, it was a skill
lucky.
check basically.
no, it was a percentage roll.
Yeah.
There was a
Well, I mean,
95%
like,
chance nothing
yeah.
would happen. So, all right. So at this point, the guards run up and see the old crone, and they stop and ask you, "Where'd it go? Where'd the cat go? Where did the cat go? He ran in through here."
What was that, Sonny?
Make a deception check with advantage.
With
Although it would be
advantage?
at disadvantage because you have
Advantage, disadvantage? So, or
you'd
just
have-
back to normal?
So you would have just a straight roll.
Okay.
It would be advantage because of the disguise and because of the fact that
There's justice in this world.
I don't think they're going to. Yeah, no.
You won.
I'm all out of
The
spells.
guards just kind of look at each other, damn old crone, and keep running past you.
Wow. They aren't all nice as that guy.
I told you. You told you.
All right.
So you have. Oh my goodness.
And people
so-
said making your sorcerer just a rogue wouldn't pay off.
So you have successfully managed to throw. Oh wow. Okay.
Oh.
All right. All right.
Right when you needed it. Right when you needed it.
Yeah, it's about time. All right.
Yeah.
So you have managed to throw off the guards. So you are now free to do as you wish for the next hour. Guys, as old crone.
I'm gonna make my way towards the yawning inn.
Okay. As for the rest of you, Captain the Staggett has kind of just instructed the rest of the guards to get to start cordoning off the area and inspect the bodies, and looks to the rest of you. Well, as I mentioned before, I'm willing to overlook what happened here, though your friend may be facing additional crimes for running as he did.
That's understandable.
If you see him, I suggest you let him know to come back to the dockyards and find me before any of the
Fast
others
luck.
do.
Oh, find you. Nah, that's okay.
Why
I
are you
suppose you're
saying
not gonna
these
find
things
him.
out loud?
Yes, we will be sure to give him the message the moment that we lock eyes with him anywhere in this beautiful planet.
Right.
Do you have an office in the dock district?
I do, yes. I will inform the rest of the guards around the docks district to keep an eye out, and if they see him, to notify him of, or rather to attempt to stop him, and notify him that he needs to be more cautious. Though, if he tries to run again, regardless, for now, notify him that if he runs again, there will be serious consequences.
Will
Understood.
do.
Do you all have a healer? I'm gonna ask.
No, not with us. I'm sure you can probably find one out of various temples. They may charge you for their services, though.
Okay.
But for now, I suggest you get out of here and try to keep your nose clean. We'll handle it from here. Raynar, you're free to go as well. Raynar kind of just looks back to him and nods, and starts looking at the rest of you.
Did we ask him if he knows where the guy is?
Based on everything that he said and that Raynar has mentioned, it's it seems pretty obvious at this point that the Xanathar Guild has him.
Okay.
Yeah. And I, just out of character, I still want to check when we go back to the Yawning Portal on Yagura. Of course, at this moment, I don't have the other person that would know Yagura is not there. But yeah, so that's my intention. I want to go to the Yawning Portal to check on Yagura too, because of the Zentarim, because they are apparently involved in this as well.
Okay.
I motion
So
towards the door.
I'm gonna say, take care of our buddy there. He got killed by the birds.
We'll take care of his body.
He was a great astronaut.
Captain the Stagget just kind of looks over at you with just this. Even through the helmet, you can tell he's very confused, and the other guards just hear that and just look. Basically, everybody's staring at you as you say that.
What? He was Neil Armstrong, the astronaut. He was in the city selling moon rocks.
I'm gonna approach the body. Oh, the body's not here.
Right.
Oh, there it is. I'm gonna approach the body and I'm gonna say that he was, and I'm gonna put my moonstone.
The guard, as you try to, like, are you trying to motion towards him or?
Yeah, I moved toward the body and yeah, right.
Okay, the guard kind of just puts up a hand. Is like, don't. This is now a crime scene.
I'm just gonna grunt and I'm gonna step back then.
All right. You're walking through boxes, by the way.
I'm a ranger. I can walk through anything.
Yeah. Okay. Make a dexterity sit. No, it's fine.
I resist difficult terrain.
Well, regardless, on you go. Be off with you.
Let's leave.
All right. Hold on.
Yeah, let's find that cat man. See if we can get him out of trouble.
And Raynar kind of follows you out, and he does stop you. I appreciate you saving me. If there's anything I can do, please let me know.
Where can we find you?
Pay the cat's legal fines.
Oh my god.
Before
You
we
could probably.
leave, Before we leave, I'm gonna walk. Are they just clearing everything out, like taking the body out and everything?
You can see they're kind of keeping an eye on the bodies, and they're not really doing anything at the moment. They're probably waiting. Either somebody sent for carts, or you're not really sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Before I leave, I'm going to stand and look over the boxes at Neil Armstrong.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out my flute. I'm gonna play him a goodbye song.
Okay. Go ahead and make a performance check. Or if you want to try and actually play something, I will give you advantage on
I
the
was
roll.
gonna say.
I'm gonna
If you
do.
wanna-
I'm just gonna do a performance check. It's fine. Well, I had technically I have the skill of by popular demand, so you can always find a place to perform.
Make a performance check.
All right.
D20. Oh.
Okay.
It's a
It's a-
+8?
It's a fairly good rendition of a funeral tune that you can recall hearing once before.
All right.
The guard who's standing over him just kind of looks at you and just looks back at the body. Oh no.
Level 1 bard, everyone. It'll be really impressive if he actually gets better
As you're about
his
halfway
character
through your
levels.
score,
Yeah.
Theory, Staggett just kind of walks over and just starts pushing you out towards the door. Come on, out.
All right.
I tell Raynar if he hears anything else about Floon, drop us a line at the yawning portal.
I will.
Where can we find you if we need to find you first?
You could probably find me either at the yawning portal or back at the tavern we were kidnapped from.
Wouldn't think you would want to go back there anytime soon.
I know several other people there, and the bartender treats me well.
The beer sucks, though.
Beer sucks everywhere.
Not where I'm from. Anyway, thanks for the help with the cart as well.
Okay, so I guess we're leaving.
Wait, that's my thing.
They're gonna have a oomph off.
Yeah. So we're just leaving. I'm waiting for the rest because Thierry's not here, and neither is. I guess it's just us three. Dang it. Neither is Neil. I honestly was counting on Neil though. I think we're scene transitioning now. Loading screen.
Yes, you will indeed be transitioning back to the map. So you guys were at Candle Street, which is, if I recall, over in the Dockward, right over, if I can find it, all the way down to
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Our
Yep,
drawings
Candle
are
Lane,
there.
there it is.
Yeah, we circled it.
I'm gonna take
So
my
you
drawings
guys
away.
want to head where? Back to the Yawning Portal?
I say we'll go back to the onion portal. What time is it right now?
So looking up, it's strange. This alleyway is definitely a lot darker. There's still some light filtering in, but as described before, this alleyway or lane rather, is tightly packed to the point where unless the sun is directly overhead, this place does not get very much light. As far as you can tell, it's probably around 3, maybe 4. You've been in there for a while.
There, I drew the winged serpent. Now we have a reference point.
Good call. And we're gonna take about an hour to 2 hours to get back to the.
Probably going to be like half an hour, 45 minutes. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
not too long.
Yeah. I still need to take care of this one. Actually, I'm gonna turn to Torian and I'm gonna say, can you take care of this arrow?
What is the address of the Yawning Cavern again?
don't know
Yawning
The Yawning Portal is along Rain Run Street.
Rain Run.
I don't know if Marty heard me.
Yeah. No, I don't have much in the way of healing ability.
You don't have lay
So
on
the Yawning
hands?
Portal.
Out of
The
character.
Yawning Portal is marked, by the way, on the map.
Mhm.
Is
So-
it?
The Yawning Portal is
Who
kind of a dead
has-
giveaway.
Who has lay on hands? I thought it was you, Marty. Sorry.
Yeah, but there's only 5 points of healing to be had at level 1.
I don't know if anyone
Yep.
besides you
Oh,
can
I
see
see.
that.
You
Yeah,
can
don't
see it.
worry.
Can you guys see the
Thanks
words Yawning
anyway.
Portal on Rain Run Street?
It's if you
No.
keep following from Rain Run Street and go right past Cook Street, you'll see the Yawning Portal.
Yeah,
Oh,
label's only
Like,
for
it
you.
keeps going.
Yeah,
you not
I don't
see
a
that?
label.
No,
Yeah, there's
I
no
don't see
label.
that either.
no. But I guess
That
it's
only
right.
has-
I guess it must be right here
Is that on the
then.
GM overlay? Really? Wow.
There it is.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
It's
I
on
was
the
trying.
friggin' GM overlay. What? Okay.
I was trying to label it for us.
There.
Take
There,
your cake
you know,
away.
You know where the yawning portal is now. There we go.
Take your cake away.
You press the
Really,
lead.
I can't believe you don't know where.
Something.
Oh, that's stupid. All right.
Don't
I
worry
can't
about
believe
it.
it's on the GM info layer. That seems silly to me. I figured it would have
Well, I
been on.
mean, now we can see it. There we go. Still gonna keep my drawing there.
Out of curiosity, do you have a marker for Kolot Towers too that we don't have?
Yes. Yeah, you
Okay.
would know where that is. So let me go ahead and move that onto the map. You in
Awesome.
particular would know where that is,
Okay.
since you would have that as a reference.
So on our way back, I will make a point to go through the trades ward, and try to get some bandages. I'm not sure how it works with the healing. What I want is
So-
to heal the arrow wound.
Healing
overnight or something.
potions. Now, are you trying to get healing from like a temple, or are you trying to get like a healing potion?
I want to. I don't know how the healing works. Like
So-
when we rest.
So
If you
healing,
rest,
if you
you fully
take
heal,
a-
I think.
Yeah, if you take a long rest, you heal up to full.
That's 8 hours.
Yes. 6
Okay,
hours of
it-
which must be spent sleeping. The other 2 are light activity.
So I don't need to roleplay the healing of the arrow wound.
No.
Okay.
It's
yeah,
easy enough
fine.
to get some scraps of cloth and bandage it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially if you go back to the yawning portal, just dump some like stale beer on it to
Yeah. This guy. He'll buff
sterilize
out
the
a little
wound.
bit.
Easy,
Yeah.
It's easy enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's good. It's good. So
Right.
are you going back?
Yeah, we should go back to the yawning portal before nightfall.
All right.
See if we can still find Yagra in there.
So as you head back to the yawning portal,
Yay!
Oh God.
All the drawings. It still has
Duo.
Marty bleeding.
Thunder, are you trying to be inconspicuous, or are you out in the
There's-
open just drinking?
There's still a drawing of Marty bleeding out of his stinger hole.
All right. Jeez.
I mean, I am inconspicuous as a crone with their hood drawn, looking
Okay.
for Yagra.
All right. As far as you could tell, because you've been here for a while, she's not here at the moment. And you
Well,
don't know
shit.
if and when she'll be back.
I'm gonna go to the barkeep and ask about Yagra. Oh no, sorry, no, we're not together yet. Sorry.
Well, you guys would have arrived at this point. I'm
Oh,
just
okay,
saying
so
for
Keith can do it.
convenience sake, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the in-between time, I've been looking for her and she's not here. But
You
you don't
didn't
know
ask.
that.
Yeah, you
Well,
didn't ask.
I haven't seen her in the inn. I'm inconspicuous.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to approach the barkeep and ask, Paradin, you're more than welcome to.
Okay. I forget his name, so I'm just gonna say, "Yoy, barkeep.
Yeah, what
Do you
can I
know-
do for you?
Do you know Yagra? You remember Yagra?
Yeah, one of the ones who was in the fight. Yeah, I remember her.
In the fight?
Yeah, one of the ones who was attacked earlier today, before the troll came in.
That was her? Oh,
Yeah.
blasted. Have you seen her since?
No, she hasn't come back in. At least as far as I can tell.
Can I make a perception, something to remember if she was one of the bodies that we found out in the street?
Make an intelligence check.
Okay.
That would be sad.
At -1, of course.
And kind of a dead end for us.
Yeah.
Okay. Your memory's... I mean, your memory's decent. You don't think so. You don't remember slightly green skin on any of the
I think you
guys
called them all
remember.
humans.
I believe I did, yeah.
Okay, that's good.
So yeah, as far as you can recall, no, it wasn't her.
I'm gonna say thanks, and I'm gonna turn to the rest of the team, and I'm gonna say, so Yagra was the one half orc who got attacked right before the troll showed up earlier this morning. She hasn't been seen since. Have you seen Thorin? Have you seen Thunder in the morning?
I haven't seen any sign of him, no.
I'm gonna look around.
Okay, Thunder, I need you to make a stealth check. Paradin, I need you to make a perception check.
That's kind of a fight.
No.
You're supposed to be at a disadvantage as well, too, Thunder. Don't forget.
Oh god.
Don't worry, I rolled good.
Yeah, you see him.
How do I roll this badly? I rolled a fucking 2.
You did a 28 before.
He's doing a very bad job of trying to be inconspicuous, but you see him.
I'm gonna walk towards him. I'm not gonna say anything, and I'm not gonna say anything. Like I'm not gonna tell the rest of the team. I'm just gonna walk towards him. I don't know if,
Okay.
Wait,
if the others are gonna.
I don't think I need to do a stealth check.
I mean, you said you were trying to be inconspicuous.
Yeah, but I'm a crone.
Oh, you're
Right,
still a clone.
I
okay.
forgot.
Yeah, he
although-
can't recognize me, so it doesn't matter if he sees me.
At this point,
Okay, yeah, we can see. It doesn't matter. Yeah,
I forgot
absolutely.
about that. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. So
At
you
most, I would
probably
need to
still
roll
have
Arcana or something. Detect
You probably
magic.
still have about 15 minutes left.
I'm looking.
Well, that's-
yeah.
I'm looking for Yagra as an old lady.
Yeah, he's not around.
Yeah, you can
here-
definitely
around
tell
here.
that Yagra is not here. But
Yeah.
in the meantime, the barkeep does say she's usually around here in the mornings. Drinks, arm wrestles, and then goes off on her business. In regards
Yep.
to your question earlier.
That's usually what when I find her here. Okay, so what about sleeping? We're gonna need to wait until for her until tomorrow. What about sleeping accommodations? How is it gonna work for us? Do we still have our rooms?
Yeah, I'd say you'd still have your rooms. It's probably like 2 silver or something a
Sounds
night.
good.
You could also ask
It's
about
pretty
the
cheap.
location of the person that she guards.
I don't know about that.
I don't know if you would have that information. Probably not.
I don't yet. I'm gonna walk towards the rest of the team and I'm gonna tell them what I learned. So basically, just as recap, she hasn't been seen since. She's usually here found in the morning, and she was in the fight. But I said, I said that already. The part of the fight. So yeah, say that to both Torian and Thierry.
Alrighty then.
Is Volo still with us? Still here?
You don't see Volo at the moment.
And I don't care to look for him.
Damn.
Wow.
Whoa.
So yeah, I'm gonna say, I wonder how we can get down into the sewers. Any ideas? I say these to Torian and
There's
Terry.
this giant hole in the middle of the room.
I'm not familiar with any passages.
I'm also not familiar.
Oi, barkeep! How do we get into the sewers? I'm gonna shout.
Oh my god. I go wander off and look for 3 strings.
Sorry, I didn't get it. I'm sorry.
3 strings.
3 strings right now. It looks like he's playing at the moment.
Perfect. I will enjoy whatever he's playing.
All right, simple enough.
Oh, okay.
And sorry, what did you ask the barkeep?
How we get into the sewers?
I try to stay away from that kind of stuff, but I'm sure if you ask some of the locals, you'd probably figure our way down there.
Some of the local. Aren't you a local?
Yeah, most of my
And
time
you-
spent here.
And you don't know a way into the sewers? Can we take the portal? And I'm gonna point to the hole in the middle of the
What? At least to the Undermountain, not to the sewers.
No, that's right. How about the sewers then?
Like I said, ask around. I'm sure somebody will be able to tell you.
I'm gonna turn to literally the next person, or the person sitting right next to me. Who is it?
Okay. Some
Anyone.
random civilian. That's,
Do I roll a d100 and it's anybody? Or something?
give me 1 second here.
And I guess people are saying that like this entire screen is just a series of references.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. that-
Everybody on the screen
Minx-
is some known D&D character.
I was gonna
Minx
say,
and
these
Boo are from
clearly
here.
These are just characters from like.
Like someone says that
D&D's
someone said
Twitch.
that Drizzt is here.
Yeah.
Drizzt is here.
So is Strix and like all of Holly Conrad's.
Matthew Mercer is sitting right there.
Yeah.
Number 85. Some people from Baldur's Gate are here, like I
Minx
can't remember
up
her
here.
name. Minsk is up here. I can't remember the vampire, the chaotic evil vampire
Dinair?
from
Oh, that's
Baldur's Gate is up there.
Vaconia?
Number 37. No, I think Vaconia is in here though. But oh god, I can't remember her name. But yeah, no, there are several people all across from Faye.
Well, I rolled a 15, so I can't, it probably isn't the person sitting next to me.
Give me 1 sec because I accidentally just hit F5 because I dropped my phone.
Oh yeah, no.
I hit my G5 key. So yay.
That's a very specific phone drop.
Well, I was checking what time it was because like
It's almost 5 p.m.
It is late o'clock.
yeah, it is late o'clock.
You mean 5 a.m.?
No, I
5
meant like
a.m.,
in
yeah.
game.
Oh.
In game.
5? No, it's almost 5 p.m. in game. What?
Yeah, that's what I said. 5 p.m. almost.
You said
in-game.
5 a.m.
I said
Oh,
5
sorry.
a.m. to say because I thought that was his real time because it basically
No,
is.
It is a.
It's actually it's like what 5:30 for you already.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
God.
yeah.
Okay,
It's fine. I'm a creature of the night. I'm not.
Where the hell is
Backtrack that very fast.
There we go. What did you roll?
You're about to be a creature of
rolled
the
a
morning.
Yeah. I rolled a 15 on a D100
That's
though.
on a D100. That
What do
is
you want?
not what. No, it's not who you're thinking of. Nope. He has no idea. He looks at you funny. And then
No. I'm gonna turn to them and who am I seeing? What do I see?
Just a random civilian.
Okay.
Seems like a random human who's there to drink.
I'm gonna say, do you know how to get into the sewers?
He just kind of looks at you and flips you off.
Wow.
He's there to drink. He's not there to. He's not there to talk. It's clear.
How about I pay you a beer?
I'm gonna walk up to Durin and I'm gonna ask him if there is anybody he has in mind that would be good for asking about access to the sewers.
Look, I'll tell you what. Ask some of the shadier types who usually hang around the alleyways. They probably would know how to get down there. As for me, I try
Sounds
to keep
like
my business
me.
out of it.
Do I know how to get there?
Perfect.
Do I-
Durin,
As a
we'll,
smuggler, do I just already know how to get to the sewers?
Yes, actually, you do.
I was gonna say this sounds like something. This sounds like knowledge I might already have.
Wait.
You're not in the party. You're not in the party.
Yeah,
yet.
I
not
don't.
there.
I don't know that we need to go to the sewers.
Yeah.
Is his name Durin because he's so good at
Durnan.
enduring our bullshit?
Durnan.
Wait, is Kieran
Durin in our
in the
bullshit.
room?
The
Keith is disguised right now, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got the visage of an old crone going on.
Yeah, let me out of character. I would think that getting into the sewers is the easiest thing. I just said it out of like, I just said it because it's like literally any waterway is gonna have sewer entrances. This is out of character though. For my character, it wouldn't be easy.
Wouldn't the sewers all flow into the ocean?
Yeah, but like
And
the
we're
city.
on a port city, so there's like open sewer
city.
entrances like all over the place.
Yeah, all over the place. Yeah, absolutely. Maybe not open though, because there's the grates and whatnot.
Seems incredibly solvable.
Yeah,
I'm going
good.
to,
Yeah.
And he does also mention, by the way, to probably check around the area where the guys were that you were looking for people who might know how to get down
Oh
there.
yeah, chat's right. I know about the sewers. That was the Kenku that told us that. I forgot.
Yeah, he told us that to look for this in the sewers, follow the yellow something.
I'm just prepared to
All the other
pretend to not know a lot of things because of the whole conversation that just happened that I wasn't around for.
Metagaming.
Let's see.
The opposite of metagaming. I'm specifically prepared to pretend to not know
Yeah,
things.
it's the opposite of me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So I'm just sitting down and frustrated that nobody knows how to get into the blasted sewers.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna ask. So, have any of you seen Thunder?
I should check to see if I see them.
make perception. Yeah, you see them. Although you're supposed to be at disadvantage.
I'll
Mr.
just
I-
fucking roll it again. It's fine.
Yeah, you see them.
What's happening to me? Am I okay? Why do I keep rolling the same number twice?
I don't know.
And not
Yeah,
just
you-
and very close as well, like a 16 and a 15 before.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
You can clearly see them.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna oopsie randomly opening Steam on the screen. I'm gonna approach,
Okay.
and I'm gonna freaking, I'm gonna conk him, Paradin with my cane.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's thunder.
So hang on. Your cane, as in your staff, I presume. That
Well,
looks like
it's-
a cane
okay.
right now.
It's
Sorry.
my crowbar that I'm pretending is a cane.
Okay. You get hit over the head with a very, very hard object.
Wait, he's actually attacking
I'm
me?
not
with it?
attacking him. I'm just being rude. You also don't know it's me because I'm still a crone.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna turn to you. Do you know your way into the sewers? And I'm immediately gonna ask that.
I'll take you fools to the sewers.
Okay.
All right, well, let's go ahead and round up. What is Marty's character name?
I will make mention. You guys are.
Tardian.
Torrin.
Some of you guys are injured, and you're probably starting to get tired after the fight that you guys just had.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So it might be advisable for you guys to take a rest.
Yeah, I don't want to do
We
it
could-
right now.
I
Also, I don't know
could
where thunder is, so
Yeah,
I need to wait for
the
him.
crone could just show you the sewers.
Oh,
Well,
can
by the time you get,
yeah.
You'd be like, "Good meeting."
No, I
then
don't know.
you
'Cause
then you go to bed.
No, don't go. I want to finish the conversation. So you said you can show me the sewers, and I was like, "Are you okay for being here tomorrow morning?"
I'm afraid I don't have that much time left.
you've got
What?
about 10 minutes left on that spell.
Yeah, it's the double entendre.
What do you mean? Are you dying?
I'm afraid I won't be here in the morning.
Can you not?
Do you mean?
Colonel RPG, I'd
Do
like
you
you
have?
to make.
Do you have specifically somewhere you need to be tomorrow, Thunder?
No,
you
not
don't, you
Thunder, it's a
don't know
Crone,
I'm
it's a
you
Crone.
don't
It's
know
an
I'm
old crone.
Thunder.
Oh right.
Yeah, however,
You're bad at everyone's
now
bad
that
at
you
this.
spent a little bit of
Well, I
time.
thought he said out loud that I thought he like exclaimed out loud it was Thunder.
No,
No.
that's a
I
retcon
did,
because
but I
he
corrected
can't.
myself.
He doesn't know that either.
Okay.
Theory and Paradin, I'd like you guys to make investigation checks for me.
I am gonna be. I am for sure gonna roll a 1.
Jesus Christ!
I am the gulliest.
I love how inside of this bar, no one can deceive me. I'm just undeceivable in this bar.
You are in your element.
Okay, so for funds, I'm gonna turn to the others and say, "Oi, Torin, Theri, this old woman over here, she can tell us where the sewers are."
Okay. Theory.
I'm going to look very, very confused as he gestures towards what I can clearly see is just Thunder holding a crowbar.
Well, see, here's the thing. You don't know specifically who it is, but you do know that there's definitely a magical disguise being used right now.
Yeah, you
You're not
can't. You
looking
can't
at the
see.
milk
You
crone.
can't see me.
Oh, I can't see through it. I just know.
No.
Okay.
You just know that it's a disguise.
So then I look very auspicious at this clearly masked person.
And
Wait.
I'm gonna.
You probably noticed something like because I shrunk to be an old crone. You probably noticed that my real head, which is invisible, bumped like a hanging lantern or something, and it moved while I walked past it.
Oh God.
Because when you use disguise self, you keep your original dimensions, but you appear to be the new dimensions. But it's like
You
your
can
hit.
make yourself
It's like
to
that's
be,
your
I
hitbox.
Oh.
Like
I believe it's like a foot. Yeah, you can make yourself look a foot shorter or
yeah,
taller.
you can seem shorter or taller, but you still keep the same hitbox basically.
Yep.
So I
It's
probably
it's an illusion.
bumped something that only Andrew noticed, and that's why he's like, "The fuck's happening here?"
I don't notice anything. I'm just waiting for.
It's
Gary to
basically
say.
just because you've now been around this person for a little while, so you're noticing something's a little weird. Because people are walking around and bumping into something that they don't realize it should be. Because he's bigger than the illusion actually looks.
I'm putting that in my notes.
I put that in my notes.
That's a personality trait.
What does that mean?
What are you looking at her for?
What the fuck
Do you know
is
her?
Wait, what is your personality trait? Oh, the chat.
I have pi-
Oh,
yeah,
chat
I have
said
Pimp's
you have
intuition is my
Pimp's
personality
intuition.
trait.
I wish he was kidding.
That's fair. I think that's a good reward. I think that's good. Yeah.
How do you even roleplay when your mind breaks this hard?
Oh boy.
You just add to the list.
I'm gonna turn to the crone and I'm gonna say, you two know each other.
Wait, sorry, who are you turning to?
You and
because
the
I
crone?
noticed. Yeah, because I noticed that you were looking at her. I'm just gonna and you didn't reply when I said if you know her.
No, I don't happen to know her, but I certainly do have a tingling sensation coming from my suit. I just something's off about her.
Something's off about your suit.
What?
The tingling sensation in the suit. Did the tailor not get your measures
Jokes write
right?
themselves. They're with you people.
It's all right. It's all right. In any case, hopefully once.
Hopefully what? We need to get to the sewers. She doesn't have much time. I think she's dying or something. Can I make a medicine? Can I make a medicine check? I'm gonna make a medicine check to see if
Your hand,
she's definitely dying for sure.
you're trying to hang up. Everybody, everybody, so if you're trying to get a closer inspection, make an investigation check as well.
As well, okay.
He just crit failed.
Again, investigation.
Fail the
Here
medical
goes.
check on her.
She's definitely dying. She's dying right now.
Not only do you not notice the fact that it's you, guys, you look at her and she looks like she's ready to fall over. She is dying. She is so terminally ill that she's ready to fall over at any moment.
She's gonna have like a 2012 like panic attack over here about a fake old woman.
Don't you see she's dying? She needs to tell us where the sewers is. And I'm just
wheezing. I'm literally wheezing at the bar.
Why are you laughing? Is it the suit that's making you tickly?
Crone, I need to ask. Paradin, I need to ask. Do at any point you do a physical examination or just a look over?
No,
Okay.
I'm not, no physical.
Oh my god, what is going on?
What's wrong with you?
I would have a stroke in real life.
The rolls are incredible.
No.
Zero. Because I got a negative.
He has a negative
Paradin,
one.
you see a tiny bit of flesh just starting to peel off just a little bit.
Oh no, she's disintegrating. What is this?
This is
What
the sec-
disease do you have?
This is the second
us.
time today where someone couldn't tell if someone was alive or not.
I'm gonna grab her hand and I'm gonna say, and I like in a
Okay.
pleading fashion.
As you try to touch your hand, it's a strange thing. You feel nothing for a split second and then fuzz.
Oh.
I'm staring very intently. Like I am very focused on what
And-
his reaction will be to this character.
You can
My
clearly
character.
see that your hand is sinking a little bit into her hand.
That's
Okay, what
normal
is
for
my character-
skin.
What can my character think here? Is it? Is the illusion
According
breaking?
to the description of the spell, let's see here.
I mean, given both of those crit fails, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to adapt to this.
Yeah, this is gonna be like a breaking of reality.
My reality is already broken. I can't do it.
I'm the most gullible person.
Make
Yes,
make,
that's the problem I'm seeing.
Yeah.
make another investigation check at disadvantage to see if you can get over the fact that you
Oh, I'm fading from this world.
You're too focused on the fact that this lady is dying in front of you and there's nothing you can do.
At this point, I am literally looking at Darren
I'm gonna. No,
sorry, I'm looking at
yeah, go
Durin,
ahead.
and I'm doing the thing where I like literally gesture my arms in confusion.
I swear to God,
towards-
Andrew, it's gesture.
It's gesture. Yeah, it is.
at Paradin, like in a state of just disbelief that he
I don't-
literally.
I don't
So-
notice.
So
But-
Colonel RPG.
But does
For the
Marty
next
know
couple of
that?
minutes,
Does Marty
you
know what's
are-
happening though?
No. I want to do another
know.
thing.
It doesn't
Okay.
even matter, Darren. Or
Oh, you were right.
wanna get
Right,
Durin
it was
and me are
the
friends.
bartender, right?
I want
Marty's not
to
here.
pick her up and take her to a bed or something.
Okay. Do you resist?
I'm just
Bear
gonna
in
let
mind, I'm a
this.
Thunder, do you resist?
I'm just gonna let this happen.
Okay. Oh no. So you try and pick this one up again. More fuzz as you pick her up. And
I
she's
don't
alive.
know what to think about
No,
that.
not that much
What's
more
your-
fuzz. I'm
what's your
wearing
strength?
clothes.
What's your strength score?
My strength score is at like 18 or something. Let me check.
If he's like scooping me up on my my
four.
back and
Like
my
18,
and my
but it's
knees,
four.
then he's just feeling clothes.
yeah, but doesn't your tail stick out?
Between those, that's not where his arms are.
I can pick that up, no problem.
Hold on. No, that's your total carry capacity. I'm just checking something real quick.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
I'm a strong dwarf. I can save you. Lady,
Oh, what a nice young man.
You need to tell us where the sewers are. We have an important person to find.
Oh no.
I am
Okay, hang on a second.
loving this.
Paradin, how much stuff are you carrying?
I just need this to happen.
124.
I need him to put me to bed and then come back in the morning and find a cat.
I don't think there's time
like
for
it's
that.
like it's some kind of fucking Beauty and
no.
the Beast thing or something.
Okay, so it's strange. You pick this lady up, and she's a lot heavier than you expected, and you can just barely pick her up while moving at your normal speed.
Okay, I'm gonna take her to a bed nearby. I don't really concern myself if it's my bed or any like.
Okay, you have a room, so you could take her there if you need to.
Okay, yeah.
And you just kind of start walking up the stairs, which, by the way, you aren't paying attention to the fact that her dimensions are not what it looks like. So as you climb up the stairs, Thunder, I need you to go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage for me.
God damn it.
I'm gonna roll 2 20s right now. Dexterity saving throw
Okay. Oh no.
with
No,
disadvantage.
you don't need to, Paradin.
You don't know what's happening.
So Thunder,
Oh, I don't. Oh, right.
as you're being carried up the stairs quite hurriedly by a frantic Paradin, he's not really paying attention because he sees the dimensions differently than you do right now, and your head just clunks right against the side of the wall. And there is a very audible thud as you just run up the stairs and you take you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage as your head slams against the wall.
I finally took a damage. It took all this time. Once again, Andrew and I continue to only take damage from friendly fire.
What is going on?
It wasn't on purpose though.
And in his case, grabbing fire.
Yeah, it was worth it.
No.
So after taking that point of damage, you do manage to curl yourself up a little bit.
Are you okay? Are you gonna make it? I'm gonna get you some water. I got something here.
Oh heavens.
Okay.
I
All
watch
right,
in
so-
disbelief, having clearly seen that thud, like thud against the wall.
So, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and cut away for a moment.
Okay.
Batbeard,
Hey Matt Beard, how's it going?
you have been quiet this entire time. I'm sorry for that, but these idiots are, I don't even know.
It's been amazing.
So it is at this point, you wander in to the yawning portal, and you are starting to look around, because you were told that you were looking for someone in particular. One of the people here, you know, is who you're supposed to contact. You were given explicit instructions by Volo to find the adventurers and their names, of course, and you were given a brief description of each. And you were told that you're supposed to find them to assist in searching for Floon. essentially you were another hired adventurer, so to speak.
Okay.
So you met him, of course, at the tables, as of course you did.
What's his name this time? Freddie Mercury.
Oh my god, that would have been so much better.
It doesn't take very long. Oh, geez. It doesn't take very long for you to spot one of them sitting at the bar.
Okay, so I'm gonna immediately go over to them and introduce myself.
So, Theory, as you're sitting at the bar, because I believe you still are, you see a man approach and sit down next to you. And please describe your character, if you will.
My character is. Let me just... Yes. Okay. So he is. Okay. So he's kind of middle-aged. His height is about average height, average weight.
And what
his eyes
race are you,
green,
sorry?
Skin is white.
I think
hair
we're-
is brownish black.
I think we're still playing the stealth music, by the way.
Are we?
Yeah, we're still
Yes,
playing,
definitely.
yeah.
Oh, we are, yes. Sorry. Thank you for reminding me. Here, let me go ahead and... Let me get this on.
There we go.
That's much more like a tavern.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I can't believe I still have that on. Oops. So many things to take care of and deal with. Oh my goodness.
What race did you say, Batbeard?
Human.
Or so he looks. I'll probably think he's a bat. Wait, I said I didn't mean it as in bat beard, but I suppose
Another Kingu.
it's another bird that can talk.
That would be
So
such
it
a
is at
fun
this
thing to
point-
have to roleplay where you can only repeat things people have said already.
So, Theory, you see him sit next to you. And
Okay.
go on.
No, I'm just
Batbeard?
okay.
Okay,
You
so
up?
I introduce myself. I say, hello, my name is Ivar Faustina, the Duke of Shad. I was told to meet up with a person matching your description.
Well, I do say, who could be describing me so perfectly?
Well, it's this lovely man here, Volo. He sent me after you, and by the time I was on the lookout, you were nowhere to be found.
Well, we just got back from an encounter of some sorts, you could say, while looking for a particular person. Now, I find that your name rings a certain bell. you'll
My name, you
forgive-
might have heard of me. I am a famous duke, after all. But pray tell me, what happened to your other companion, the gnome?
Sorry, I was lost in thought there for a second.
He goes by the name of Neil Armstrong. That's not his real name, by the way.
Yes, the astronaut. I say in a very disgruntled tone. The unfortunately, on our previous encounter, he had befallen a couple of nasty birds.
I take it he didn't survive the encounter.
Unfortunately, not. But as it just so happens, I think. If you could go ahead and do me a favor here. Tell me one more time. What was your name?
The name is Ivar Faustina.
Ivar Faustina. You know, now I see why that name's so familiar. I, out of my pocket, or I'm sorry, out of the top of my hat, take my hat off, dig into my hat, and pull out a ring.
Which you recognize immediately, Ivar. It is your ring.
Oh, I see. That's exactly what I was looking for. That's why I've been chasing him. He's been making horrible forgeries with that ring. I'd be happy to compensate you for it, for, you know, what it's worth.
Of course, certainly. I apologize. We did watch as he tried to peddle some very auspicious-looking moon rocks he picked up from the ground to random people's homes using your sigil.
Yes, he's been trying to drive the price of my authentic artifacts under the table. He won't be allowed to do that. I will chase down every last one of those rocks and buy them back if I need to.
I see. Well, I guess this is yours then, Duke. I hand him the ring.
And I hand him 5 silver to compensate him. Finder's fee.
By the way, Batbeard, you have the you have that in the wrong slot for the 8 that you have there in your inventory. It's actually supposed to be one above. You have it currently in the Electrum rather than the silver.
Oh, really?
Yes. 5th
Thank
edition
you.
added in Electrum, which is basically useless, and nobody uses because it's half a gold piece and it's a weird denomination that I don't even know why.
Very strange.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh, the EP?
The Electrum pieces, yeah. It's worth half a gold, and it's like, why? I don't...
Having a weird, pointless currency that still gets printed even though no one uses it only makes the game more realistic.
I was going to say, that sounds very much like real economies.
Yeah.
So now
I've never used
reacquired
it in my
signet
campaign.
ring.
It's just one of those things, it's like, why? But, yeah.
How fortunate. Also, how convenient that I happen to also take said ring.
Yeah. With your fucking natural 20.
Chalk it up to my innate senses for valuable objects.
Regardless, as for the rest of you, you definitely are starting to feel the call of fatigue over you, because you guys have had a long day so far.
That's true. Well, Duke, I apologize for being so rude after just meeting, but we are quite exhausted from our how do
Some
you
of
say
us are double
adventure.
exhausted.
Well, that's quite all right. If you need to rest, you can go ahead.
Will you be in town for a while?
I'll be staying right here, in fact.
Perfect. Well, how about in the morning, me and the other, you join us, me and the other group, for breakfast, and we'll talk over about why
The
you
fate
were
of
looking for us.
our fellow.
Yes,
Human,
Sir
Black-
Neil Armstrong.
Oh, yes, fate of him as well.
Oh,
I
sorry, you
wanna
meant the
know
other fellow.
All the
yes.
details.
Sounds good. All right, and then I guess where is Marty still listening to music?
Yeah,
Marty's
I've
been quiet.
been listening to the bard.
Okay. Then I guess I'm going to walk over to Marty and
What instrument has
explain-
3 strings?
what was that?
He's meeting
There are
up with a
certain
3
types-
strings person.
His lute
Yeah.
only has 3 strings on it.
Oh no.
That's why he's earned the nickname Three Strings.
Oh no.
The poor boy. The
Googling loot. Oh,
It's essentially a medieval guitar,
that's
basically.
4. He's
Yeah,
a bit
I mean, a
off.
lute's
No, that's
basically just
like
It's
6
normally-
actually.
It's normally a 4-string instrument, traditionally. But one of the strings snapped, hence why
My
it's now called
image
3
search
strings.
disagrees.
That's the lore behind it.
but
There are s-
so I'm gonna walk over to Marty and explain the situation with
With Ivar.
Paradin and Thunder and
Oh,
You don't know it's thunder though, or do you? At
He
this
does.
point?
well,
He does
yeah.
know something strange is going on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna explain that you are carrying a mysterious
Old woman.
Crone.
mysterious old woman who
Who's
is
dying?
not- yeah, who
Or you
is
who
don't
you
who
believe
has
is-
that?
given us who says that she knows how to get into the sewers, but is larger than she appears.
and you let Paradin out of your sight?
I'm after witnessing his performance and interacting with her, I'm pretty confident that she means no harm and he's too dumb to hurt himself.
Oh, I'm dumb enough to hurt myself.
So, speaking of which, we will then cut to Thunder and Paradin as you have managed to make it to your room.
Okay, I've laid her down in the bed, and I will now give her a water to drink, and I'm gonna say, if you can make it through the night, we'll be all right. Just rest, take a little sip of water, and I'm gonna put my second remaining water. What is it called? It's got like a thing.
Water skin.
Water skin, yeah. Up to her face so she can drink.
Okay, you try to pour the water, and it just seems to spill off of the face and through what looks like it basically goes into her face.
I'm gonna grab a towel to clean her up a little bit.
There's definitely no face there.
Recalculating.
It goes right through, and you feel chest.
No, it's the opposite. It's pouring off before it hits me. The Crone's smaller than me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, then yeah.
Yeah,
right, it's
there's
the
like a
op- yeah.
force field around me, stopping me from getting the water reaching me.
Yep. It is about at this moment as you grab the towel and start
It's like
rubbing it
she's
down.
encased in a very masculine bubble.
As soon as you start rubbing for like 2 or 3 seconds, the image suddenly gone, and you see before you laying on the bed, and you are basically rubbing his chest, which is so weird. You see Thunder right in front of you.
Baby, you got me all wet.
I feel that
he's
although it's
If
not
he died.
canonical, I feel this is a very intimate moment that needs some kind of music.
So many sounds came out of that.
Okay, there's two things that my character would do at this moment. Well, we got the music to set the tone.
Hold on. I have something that'll help set the tone. Hold on, here.
Oh no. I've been feeling sad. I don't know what that song is. I don't know
There
how
we go.
the fuck
There's your tone setting.
How the fuck am I gonna finish the session at this rate?
I don't get the song on my side because I don't know. There's something. Oh, yeah. I'll see it after. So
It's
at
very,
this moment,
it's very soft.
Is it any? Oh. I left the game.
Oh.
Oops. He was so shocked he disappeared from existence.
I have a question. Does my character hear this song from where he's seated?
No.
I don't think it's diegetic.
This is not actually just playing in your room right now. This is just me playing this because reasons.
So can I make any sort of like composure check? Because there's something going through the head of my character.
Whoa.
And
Whoa.
Whisper to me what exactly is going on.
God.
What just
And I'll,
What just happened?
You sound like me.
Your
Yeah,
voice
you
is
sound
playing back. There we go. I muted him on my end.
Oh right, he's probably
his voice
being
came in,
played
started
through.
coming in through the game.
yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, fix it.
I was like, what is happening?
Because yeah. So whisper is /W.
and then space GM
Right.
and tell me exactly what's going on right now.
Oops.
My goodness. Oh no.
Randomly revealing I'm open to a random Steam. I should just close Steam. I keep accidentally opening it.
You guys are gonna die before you get to level 2. I swear.
Jesus Christ.
Oh god.
Okay.
So I don't know. Like it depends on like how. I suppose I think the it's a composure check. So like if it depends on how aware of himself my character is, basically.
Low he acts the first way, high he acts the second way. Or actually, other way around.
Can I just roll normally?
Yes. And do it as a 2 GM roll, if you don't mind.
Oh, okay. So it's not. Yeah. Okay. So
There's nothing encouraging about what's happening right now.
Nope.
did I do it right?
Okay, let me check your thing here. Okay. So you would be acting the first way instead of the second.
The first way. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so my character is gonna stop rubbing Thunder's chest, and while keeping his hand on the rag and the chest, suddenly grow really, really red in the face and bald head that he has. And he's gonna look Thunder in the eye. Thunder's not gonna say anything anymore.
I mean, I'm the one who most recently said something.
Yeah, and he's gonna get up, put the rag down carefully, very red still, and walk out the room.
Thunder goes to sleep.
So I put you down. I put you to bed.
Okay. So does anybody else go back to their room or?
I have 2 levels of exhaustion. I've been put
going
in
back
a
to my
bed.
room.
Okay. Anybody else?
I'm gonna go to my
Or does
room.
anybody else want to do anything else? Okay, so there's 3. Crone RPG, do you want to do anything? Do you want to just rent out a new room, or just go to Thunder's room? I guess.
I don't know. I'm gonna.
You could always just drink to incontinence and just fall unconscious.
No, I need to rest.
Incontinence? Is he gonna shit himself?
So it's pretty early, so I can wait until Thunder is asleep, and I can. Is there like a second accommodation in the room or something?
I mean, there's the floor.
Okay,
And
I have a
unconsciousness. Thank you, Keith.
I have a sleeping bag.
Okay, I mean, you can sleep on the floor, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep like on the other side of the room, on the
Okay.
sleeping bag.
And Theory, what are you doing? Because we've got everybody but you right now.
Wait, so
Everybody else is heading back to their rooms.
yeah, I'm gonna head up to my room as well.
Okay, good. Finally. So we're going to call the session here because it is now 6 a.m. for Crone RPG.
Oh yeah.
And also,
Thanks for staying up
at
all
this
night,
point-
Colonel. Sleep on the floor.
Congratulations,
Sleep on the
everybody.
floor, yeah.
At this point in time, I'm going to go ahead and advance everybody to level 2.
Yay! Woo!
Victory!
Time to read a
So-
bunch of spells again.
So we can either go ahead and do this on camera or off camera or just over the week. It's up to you guys. I know, Marty, you're going to be fine. I'm not really worried about you. But yeah, so for now, like I said, we are going to leave it here. So thank you, everybody, for joining us for more D&D, as impromptu as it was.
I think everyone had a great time.
I
Oh
think
my
this
God.
was ridiculous. Oh my goodness, you people are
Paladin is not sure how he
insane.
feels about it.
I don't even for a split second there. I was expecting something way more like 18 plus to happen there. For a split second.
We didn't agree on that before. I wouldn't spring that on you. No pun intended.
You can always just fade to black.
Yeah.
You don't have to fucking explain it.
Oh boy.
Takes notes. Takes notes.
Yeah, lots of
The
notes.
moment there was a coin flip, I'm like, he's either going to fuck me or kill me. And I don't know which one is the coin flip. Like, I don't know which one the threat is. So I was very
didn't either, by
unsure
the
what
way.
was about to happen.
I did not know either. When I saw I rolled a 15.
Yeah, anytime there's uncertainty with how your character would act to something, the best way to do it is to roll a wisdom check. It's basically just how in tune with the world your character is, or how they would make kind of a decision like that. So, generally
that was-
speaking,
Yeah. Good decision.
how I do it, at least, to make it easy for everybody, It's whatever your DC is your wisdom score, and it depending on what it is. If it's really out of character for your I guess out of character for your character to do something, it would be on the high end. If it's not out of character, it would be on the low end. So with something like this, it was kind of flip-floppy as to which it would be. Hence why I said because you rolled higher, it would be one instead of the other.
Yeah. That it worked out. Yeah.
Yeah, it worked out in Keith's favor.
I'm emotionally exhausted.
Hey, I'm the one who saw an old crone turn into a big cat in front of me. Cat person.
I don't even know. You guys. I swear.
I've had some
Like,
really
this
good.
campaign
I've
has
had
just
some
been-
really good bullshit sessions, but this might be the best one for out of character actions I took. Oh my god!
So ridiculous. You are so lucky you did not get caught, Keith.
I will say I did not say anything, but my character was super impressed by the escape that Thunder did out of there.
Because you would have been brought in front of like a magistrate essentially if you had been caught.
Yeah, that was also pretty amazing.
Which, by the way, I will let you guys in on a little secret. There's a thing, one of the punishments, which is exile,
Oh, that
which is essentially akin to your character dying.
Then you went off to live elsewhere.
If you get exiled, that's it. Your character's done.
Oh.
Why? Because they're not allowed in town anymore?
And
That
returning
seems-
would be punishable by death.
Yeah, so you could still do that.
You'd need to roll a bunch of deception checks, and
You'd have
stealth.
to make your way back into the character because you would be essentially escorted out of the city,
Yeah.
and that's difficult to do.
It's
Yeah.
just bad
From a-
news. It's not the end of your story.
I mean, the rest of the team could try and go and rescue you.
If people ceased existing whenever somebody wanted them dead, then D&D would be really hard to play.